in South America, in Argentina at this right moment. Playing a game with time, let's pretend that when you watch us, we will be all present. Where? At the Cosmic Walk, in the province of Entre Ríos in Victoria City. Together with Dominican sister Verónica Rafferty, who is in Ireland, and what better balance? If the North Pole and the South Pole didn't exist, this planet wouldn't be balanced. So together we carry out the cosmic walk. It's an expression of the history of the universe, but it's simply made on a winding road inside a house garden. It's for a person to follow it, using their imagination, walking from 13 billion years ago, going through all the events that made possible the appearance of the solar system, planet Earth, the water, etc. So it's a journey of the imagination. It's contemplative and meditative. We also have to add that we give value to nature above all, mainly all that comes from the native land, without adding or taking out anything, letting nature express itself, as you can see, according to its essence, giving value to contemplation above everything. And art. And why art? Because it's a reflection, it's a reproduction of creation. We, as human beings, continue reproducing the creation through art. From all that energy, fire, and power that was the Big Bang, dust gave birth to the first stars and later coalesced through gravity to form galaxies that separated themselves, each one spinning around its center. Among them, we can find our own galaxy, the Milky Way. We are just a little dot among millions of stars that form the Milky Way. The solar system was formed 8 billion years later. Our sun is one among many other suns. It's very little compared to others, but the solar system is ours. This sun that shines today and gives us light and heat is the same sun that was formed in the Milky Way almost 5 billion years ago. From the solar system, we can see the planets that turn around our sun, and one of the most privileged ones is our planet Earth. It's privileged because it has life. It has water that lets there be life. The first living organisms fed themselves from stardust. But when that supply was over, they turned to the sun as source of energy. As they developed, organisms became more complex and were able to adapt to their surroundings. For example, water creatures that can obviously swim became fish. Fish were the first ones to develop eyes, and almost every being that follows has eyes. Animals, insects, ourselves too. That was 400 million years ago. In our cosmic walk, we have marked the massive extinctions, which there had been at least 5, and some people believe 6. Life practically disappeared from our planet because of the Ice Age or other reasons. But life re-emerged. There is a constant in the universe that is transformation. All organisms mute and adapt themselves to the environment. We have had dinosaurs painted on the wall. They lived 250 million years ago in our planet. In South America, there are important dinosaur remains in Patagonia and Bolivia, for example. These animals disappeared from the face of the earth when a meteor hit the planet. After this extinction, smaller animals were born. The mammals that we know today as lions, elephants, giraffes, etc., we finally reached 6 million years ago when the chimpanzees came into existence in Africa. They share many characteristics with humans. They live in communities, they share things, they look after their babies. Our species, Homo Erectus, emerged in Africa when the first apes started to walk on 2 feet. There was great progress in intelligence when Homo habilis appeared 2 million years ago. Out of necessity, they started using tools and language to communicate. Around 5,000 years ago, during the megalithic age, men started building monuments with huge stones that had ritual significance. There are examples of these structures in Stonehenge in England, in Ireland, and in Easter Island. Now, let's take a big leap in what we call civilization, in culture and art, with Egyptian paintings that we can find in tombs, in murals and palaces. From there, we move to the birth of Jesus Christ in the city of Bethlehem, 2,000 years ago, as another step in offering an ideal to humanity that goes beyond what was proposed before, and that is another explosion of light. Finally, the last picture is about the 20th century and the progress of science and the discovery that the universe is not a box. It's expanding. Thanks to Einstein and his math formulas, which were confirmed with the Hubble telescope. So, in this way, we conclude with the present day and we offer the visitor a moment of reflection upon their presence, the history of their own being in this wonderful universe. And the present is taken from a contemplative perspective, mainly around a tree originally from South America, especially from Argentina. It's called ombu, but it's not a real tree. It's a kind of root that looks like a tree. This root contains a lot of water. The present of our cosmic walk reaches this moment, and we become aware of it with the tree that, like us, has roots which take food from the land, our home, and, like us, extends through the trunk, taking part of this magnificent cosmos and universe. Generally, people come to the cosmic walk asking themselves, what is this about? First of all, a walk for them means walking long distances, and this is a short distance physically, but a long imaginary distance in time and space. They come out of curiosity and leave saying they have experienced peace of mind, that they have discovered a new awareness, and that they realize the importance of water and our land. Some people have expressed how little they feel in the immensity of the universe. I think that as Verónica develops meditation practices in this place, there is a special energy here which invites you to sit in peace, relax, and watch a beautiful mandala created by Vanina Luque. There are lots of places where people can stay and contemplate. Although there is traffic noise in the street outside, there's peace inside. People are surprised to find this experience in this spot. Well, it's a reflection of our daily lives. There's always a lot of noise outside, but if we stop to observe ourselves and quiet our minds, and possibly if we practice this as a routine or exercise, this is what we call to meditate, we will be able to find peace. Thank you, Verónica Rafferty, for your broad support to Argentina, and thank you for letting us make meditation possible in our cosmic walk. Thank you, Verónica, for using your talents to communicate and spread this message and helping people understand it. I was asked to translate a text from English to Spanish. This text was about the history of the universe in a poetic way. It consisted of 30 points. As I read it, I thought, please, I would like to materialize this idea somewhere, because I see it as a mind opener. Just the simple didactic way of following a path and stopping at certain points. And so it was made according to this text and the help of David Molino's book. In the beginning was the dream, that tell us about the same events in its chapters.